Hello everyone and welcome to another Muffin video. Before we dive in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell and drop a like on the video too if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to join our Discord server too if you're not already there. The link is in the description down below. We've also activated our channel membership, which comes with all kinds of perks, so check that out if you're interested in joining. And as well, from now on, a reminder that all comments on every video will be automatically entered into our weekly giveaways. Winners will be randomly selected by our bot and announced every Monday. So good luck and let's get this started. Now, I recently did make a little preview video about the upcoming Singing Competition Lantern Festival event, and that event is now formally in our version of the game. Like I had said in the preview video, once it came to our game, I wanted to do another look at it and in fact do a couple runs as well in the video so you can get a good sense of how you should be approaching this event. So you can enter the event by clicking on the icon here and you will see right away it shares a very similar UI to the Slime UI. So there are a lot of comparable similarities here to Slime. Right away you will see, for example, that the main aim of this game mode, this event, is to deal as much damage as possible, as you do have again this leaderboard system here where the highest damage parties do rank against each other, and as well you have a shared loot system, so the more damage that the highest clear party does, up to T650, you can unlock up to 1,000 Stellarite for the entire server. So this is very nice rewards for everyone based on how far they can clear here, up to 1,000 Stellarite. Additionally, you have this every single day party damage dealt that resets at reset daily, and you get unique rewards including Stellarite, mount saddles, mount fragments, all the way up to T500, where you after that will start getting repeated rewards of raw materials and these RNG chests, which give a chance of Stellarite or rune characters in varying amounts, and these rewards then repeat until T1000. So as long as you're in a party that can clear the T500, you're going to get all of the unique rewards every single day, which is really what you should ideally be aiming for. Similar to Slime, we are going to have a challenger buff which increases the damage your character deals while in this game mode, and every day this buff will increase, and so you will deal more and more damage and it'll be easier for you to get more and more rewards every day. So always check back in this event, make sure you do it every day so you can get these amazing rewards, the Stellarite and many other materials. Now, there are also cosmetic rewards here, but unlike the Slime, these are acquired by hitting notes, which we will explain when we actually jump into the game mode together and show you how this works. But you can collect up to 40 of these notes per day, and if you collect 160 total, you will get all 4 of these cosmetic rewards. So very nice bonus of some cosmetic rewards here. And before we jump into the fight, there is a little icon here which you can click, which actually shows a good breakdown of how this fight works. So let's take a look at this together. So the singer will summon 4 types of note bubbles at random and move toward the last row where the players are standing while singing. Various effects will be activated based on the type of the note bubble being touched. So we have this double yellow up arrow, which is a damage increase. We have this green heart with a halo, which is a healing boost, and then we have this cross with wings, which is an instant HP recovery. So furthermore, you actually can get a damage buff from touching these buff bubbles here, and it is a layered cumulative buff, meaning the more of these you collect, the more damage you will deal. However, here's the problem. If you let any of the bombs touch you, they will actually not only deal damage to you, it's not enough damage to cause an immediate problem. The bigger problem is that it's going to clear all of your buffs, which sucks because you're no longer going to deal as much damage. This is very similar to how the Slime mechanic worked, where if you hit all the elemental resonances, you would continue doing the elemental resonance damage bonus, but if you missed even one, it would reset all your buffs to 0. And this is this similar system here. And you can see in the top left that is going to be the number that shows your current buff level. Now, when you reach a certain point, you are going to have this inflection line here. As you can see here, there is going to be one safe zone here, and it looks like it's on the right side, but it is not, because when the bombs reach this line here, they're all going to shift one to the right, so this is no longer a safe zone. You're actually going to have to go all the way to here, which will be the safe zone. So that's going to make it a little trickier, especially with the speed that everything is coming. So just keep that in mind. Now, with all of that explained, let's actually jump in right now just with the mercenary party and see how this plays out in practice. Now, when you are on an emulator, you could in theory bind the left and right button to your arrow keys, which would make it quite straightforward, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use my mouse and click on the buttons. If you're on mobile as well, you could hold the phone and use your left and right thumbs, which would also be pretty straightforward. But let's see how this works exactly. So I really like this stage. I think it's very cool. The design is really, really great. Hats off to the devs for coming up with a unique and interesting twist on an event. So as you can see here, if I press the left and right button, I'm moving to the left and right. And so my goal will be to collect as many of these buffs as I can. So my positioning will be centered around trying to gather all these buffs without blowing myself up. So here, one more, boom, okay, and then I'll move out of the way right away, move to here to get this one. And my goal is a DPS. Now the healers, by the way, will be doing the same thing I'm doing, but instead you're going to be trying to get the green hearts there, which are going to increase your healing output. DPS will be chasing the yellow up arrows to increase their DPS, and you can see I'm at 4, 5. Okay, it's starting to get a bit more complicated. Alright, move to the left. Here comes one in the middle. Okay, move back to the middle. Now I'm at 7. And as long as I don't get hit by any bombs, I'm not going to lose that buff. And my damage deal is going to go up and up and up. So got another one. Great. Now look, for example, this one's kind of sandwiched. Okay, speed up here. I'm not going to go for that one because of the speed increase. Now I took damage there, and you can see it reset my stacks back to 1. Now I'm at 2. I'm back to 0, etc. So you see how this works. I mean, I'm not playing very well right now because I'm multitasking while recording a video. And you can see here, it does the damage that the bombs do. Let me just take some damage here. Each one does like around 7 or 8% damage or so. So it's not that bad, and your healer will easily be able to keep you alive. So the damage aspect of it is not really the issue. The issue is that it clears all your buffs. So like here, for example, how am I going to get this? You'd have to get this, then go all the way to the right side. So just a reminder to show you here, if I'm standing on the far right side and I press the right arrow, I move to the left side. If I'm on the far left side and I press the left arrow, I move to the right side. So keep that in mind as things speed up to this level here and it gets more and more complex, that you can dodge quickly to either side like this, which very often will be the correct way to avoid getting hit by bombs. So this is a relatively challenging event in the sense that when it starts moving quickly, it's going to be quite tough to not only collect the buffs but not get hit in the process. So there you have it. That is a quick rundown of how this event will work. I'm sure you'll have much better dodging skills than me, and I promise you this is not an accurate showcase of my ability to dodge things here. It is simply a challenge to do it while recording the video. That is my copium. Let me cope. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this event. I personally think it's really great, and hats off to the developers for coming up with a unique and interesting set of mechanics for us to enjoy as the players. So there you have it. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.